Hey everybody, Joe Vanourney, Cherry the Geek TV. We are here at the 25th anniversary of Planet Comicon Kansas City. I wish my name was Will, but it's Joe, because I would say Joe, Will, and Holly. It's Wesley Eure and Kathy Coleman from Land of the Lost. Welcome to Cherry the Geek TV. I was wondering if you guys could tell me what you think it is about Land of the Lost that's made it endure for 50 years. We're going on 50 years. Can you believe that? We're still talking about it.
And Sid Croft is here. Sid Croft, our creator, is here signing autographs. Amazing.
What is it about it that makes it so special?
You know, first of all, it was written by the Star Trek writers. David Gerrold was our head writer. He did Trouble with Tribbles. Walter Koenig, the original Chekhov, created Enoch the Talking Sleestak, Larry Niven, D.C. Fontana, Spinrad. I mean, we had the most amazing writers. So it's 1970s effects, so there's no CGI. So it looks a little primitive, but we find it charming. But it's the scripts, you know. Shakespeare said the story's the thing, and they still hold up.
I also think that because we were in a place where all the odds were against us, and we survived, and it was a real place for other people to join in on that whole feeling of when your back's up against the wall, you can get through things. And that's why to this day we still have people come up to our table when we do these conventions and say things like, when I was going through a really difficult time in my life, it was that show that helped me get through it. And it's because of that thing that I'm talking about just being up against the wall but
it was a family drama, and Kathy's character was, I think, one of the first young girls that was a role model, because she wasn't a whiner. She actually protected the family. She was the hero, the heroine, so and a lot of women come up to her and says, I gotta tell you, you were my first icon, before Wonder Woman it was Holly Marshall.
I think you're onto something with the writing of the show, because it was steps above your normal show because of those Star Trek writers. And as watching it as a kid, it's a magical show, like the cave with the crystals. I wanted to visit that place so much.
The possibilities in the Land of the Lost were endless.
Oh, yeah.
So Wesley, you are also a star of CHOMPS. The Canine Home Protection System, CHOMPS for short.
Yeah, I got to give Valerie Bertinelli her first screen kiss.
I feel like we don't talk about CHOMPS enough in popular culture today. Well, what's a story you can share about CHOMPS?
Well, it was, first of all, the cast. It was Red Buttons and Conrad Bain and Valerie Bertinelli and myself. I mean, Jim Backus. It was ridiculous. But all I can remember is I invented Mechanical Watchdog. It's Hanna-Barbera's first live action show, right? And so we had to have, on the set, one dog play the Mechanical Watchdog, and they were both real dogs, and one dog play the real dog, right? So there was a scene with Valerie, and we had the two dogs there, and one's supposed to be mechanical, so it can't move. So Valerie and I are doing this really intense little love thing, and the two dogs are sitting there, and before we shoot, the guys are going, stay, action! And again, it was a lot of fun.
When I was a kid, this was before VCR, so I audio recorded CHOMPS, and I used to listen to the audio tape of that 100 times. So I have the movie, the sounds memorized. I haven't watched it in forever, but I'm sure if I watched it tomorrow, it would all come flooding back.
CHOMPS 86,
Well, it's such a great talking to you, Wesley. You're Kathy Coleman from Land of the Lost.
There's only one way.
We have to end it? Okay.
No, shall we do but let's do the beginning song, right?
The end.
Marshall, Will, and Holly on a routine expedition met the greatest earthquake ever known. High on the rapids, it struck their tiny raft. Plunged them down 1,000 feet below. To the land of the lost, to the land of the lost. And the closing song, when I look all around, I can't believe the things I found. Now I need to find my way. I'm lost, find me living in the land of the lost, living in the land of the lost. Sid Marty Croft Productions.
Awesome. Stay tuned for Cherry the Geek TV for more coverage here at Planet Comicon Kansas City.